It's a pandemic that's right on our doorsteps, still crippling our small businesses. And in that, Mandarin here in Hartsdale is no different. But this restaurant's also been hit by the other virus our country's seen, racism.
我是中国人，我家里是上海人。You know, I want to go back to my roots. I want to bring to Westchester what our Chinese food is.
This is the American dream for Peter Liu, an immigrant from Shanghai. But bubbling beneath the surface in the wake of the pandemic, a unique struggle.
I had a conversation with a lot of regular customers here. They said they don't want to come here because they are afraid of Chinese people carry the virus.
Boycott of his restaurant got so bad, Westchester County Executive George Latimer ate here publicly last March, demonstrating how the fear was irrational.
We saw incidences of prejudice to the Asian American community because the original outbreak was identified with Wuhan, China.
The Chinese virus, Kung Flu.
A lot of Asian Americans at this time are being scapegoated either for the COVID-19 or big economic downturn.
The OCA, a nonprofit for Asian American rights, says these words matter. New data from the Stop AAPI Hate organization reports 3,795 anti-Asian hate incidents in the past year. 11% of them physical assaults. The NYPD recorded an 800% increase in violence against Asians in New York City in 2020. And the mass shooting in Atlanta, with at least 6 Asians killed, is the most deadly event yet. Last week, an 83-year-old Korean grandmother was spit on, punched, and knocked unconscious outside the mall in White Plains. The Westchester District Attorney's Office is investigating it as a potential hate crime. It's now too close to home.
I tell my employees, let's just come work and go home. All right, let's avoid to go out.
The number of bias incidents is most likely significantly higher and highlights the issue of underreporting. In our culture, it's not really customary to speak up.
We are not trained or not raised to be confrontational, to speak up for yourself.
How has that made you feel, seeing these attacks on people who just look like you and me, on the color of our skin?
It's a time that you're already in a quarantine. Now you feel like Asian communities are scared. You know, they do not want to come out. I don't want to come out.
Even while being singled out, Mandarin donates thousands of meals back to the community. Because in a year that's been so draining, they're pushing to see the glass half full.
我们可以团结起来 fight. Okay, we have the right to fight.
There's no vaccine for racism as a virus, but a good start is if you see something, say something. And if you want to make your voice heard, the Ardsley High Student Union is holding a rally this Saturday, March 20th. Everyone is welcome to stand with this community. In Hartsdale, Karen Hua, News 12.